another view of the otter exhibit. And the view of the gift shop we were just in. Zoom in that otter guy. Louisiana, our enchanted journey. And here's the white alligator story. This diagram, as you can see, is near that witch's hut. And it looks like a haunted swamp. But watch out for the witch. She's gonna curse them all. Here's that fang and that barrel of treasure. And even this illusion thing. Staring at you. Oh look, we have a bayou mirror, which is home to a variety of birds, a raccoon, and a possum. And here's me with my Tetra shirt. And of course, a little catfish. Here we have a kid trap and the nets of Louisiana. There's crab net, pillow trap, crawfish net, oyster sack, minnow trap, frog's gig, and a cast net, a jug float, crawfish sack, shrimp trawl, and that's it. And even that barrel that reads net dip. There we have a beekeeper's shed and a little boat and some beehives. There we have Mimi's gator. Just imagine if Mimi, the original character, aka Barbie from Korea, actually owned that gator as a pet. Could you imagine? Here we have this little fishing boat and some ducks lounging in the pond. Quack, quack. And next up, we have the chicken coop, aka the exhibit for a bobcat. Here we have 3 chickens, Annie, Dot, and Xena, and plus this little chicken here. Here's some little bobcats at the top of this chicken coop. Just kidding, no birds have been harmed in the bobcat exhibit, ever. Here we have Bro's Bayou Store and live swamp crawfish. And of course, a mailbox which reads, Bro. And look, we even have this little hole in the murky waters. And of course, this little pulley. Watch it go up. See that lantern next to the pulley? And let it go back down. Now it looks like the boat shop is, the bait shop is closed. Oh look, Coca-Cola reference. I wonder if the zoo used to sell Coca-Cola back then. Here's some of the windows. And the secret crawfish fishing hole. Caution, walkway is uneven. But we're gonna walk through it anyway. And then we have the shed with the signs on it. And here we have a red fox. You can't really see him from here, but at least we have alligator gar and spotted gar. Here he is right there. Here we have a little saw and the sign saying Cypress Wood has been named to its nickname. Here we have this little quote by Daryl broke you. And here we have a view of the pelican's nest. The pelican's nest. And then we have this little sign right there saying there was a hippo in the bayou. Invasive species, bad idea. And here's the sign for Pelican's Nest, which is closed. And all right, here we have Nature Trail. Mattress stuffing, this boat. And here we have this garage right there, which has the Putt-Putt Bateau and the 1928 Ford Model A. And it's Roy's Boat Building and Repair. And the US 11 sign. And look, we have a steel Christmas tree. And it's 10-ton steel. And here we have a swamp cemetery for those who have died. Last but not least, we have Jaguar Jungle. First up, we have a research area, home to boa constrictor. He's watching ya. Don't look into the eyes of the idol, that is. In the forest fit for kings. Here we have this new statue. Here we have scarlet macaw, green-winged macaw, and blue and yellow macaw. Glad they kept the stork symbol, but they should have replaced it. Once upon a time, there used to be a different sign, but now they replaced it. He doesn't seem to be having a good day, that is. Alright, passing under this arch. There's a kids trail, but we're gonna take the regular trail today. Here we have a collared peccary. That is. Here we have sex peccaries in their little exhibit. It goes from few to 6. Here we have the dig site now. This is where you could dig and search for some treasures. Here we have some spider monkeys just taking a nap in the area. And they are the black-headed spider monkey. Here we have some ocelots. But they're not out right now. Of monkeys and men. Cool. I think they're parroting of mice and men. Here we have some temple ruins. And we have finally reached it. The stars of Jaguar Jungle themselves. The jaguar.
I'm waiting for the female to walk back out.
What? I don't think they're out today.
No, she just went into her den over there.
Here we have a Mayan temple playground over there. Here we actually, give me 1 second. There it is. Told you it was gonna be out today. Here's a statue of that jaguar and a mister that would normally be on display, guest, but I don't think it's on. Here we have another sign. Here's the photo booth and the chair. And we have another sign in the alpaca yard. And then we have the nocturnal house, Criaturas De La Noche. However, part of the sign's out. Neighboring the alpaca exhibit is another exhibit home to tortoises. Let's see it now. Here we have a little tortoise here. And here we have the alpacas. And the path that we used to take to get to the exit is now officially closed. We're about to enter the nocturnal house, so we're gonna kindly step all the way in, please. There's no turning back now. Here's some little safety instructions of this nocturnal house. No flashlights or no flash photography. Into the nocturnal house. No flash photography. First up, we have the Seba's short-tailed bats. You can see him flying around in their little exhibit. You can see one of them hanging upside down. Man, I sure miss this statue which you pushed buttons. And here we have this little monkey. We have a black-tailed hairy dwarf porcupine. And here we have this little armadillo. There's actually a night monkey in there. In the terrariums, we have giant cave roach, a Cuban tree frog up there, then we have an axolotl, the perfect fit for a sequel to the live-action Little Mermaid or another Little Mermaid movie. Then we have a chinchilla, but I think he's not out at the moment. But yeah. Here we have a little monkey hanging around. Then we have a little porcupine and that sloth. There is a soft short that I filmed at Gulf Breeze Zoo that you should definitely check out. And yeah, going through the exit, or salida in Spanish. Here we go. Finally, out into the sunlight with one last look at the alpaca exhibit.